a star 40 light-years away that hosts 3 Earth-sized worlds, was discovered earlier this year. Now, evidence is building that 2 of these planets could be the perfect place for alien life. By looking at the system through the Hubble Space Telescope, astronomers have deduced that the innermost planets are rocky, like our own, and are surrounded by compact atmospheres. After discovering the planetary system, scientists at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology judged from the size and temperature of the 3 planets that they may be suitable for life. The international team of astronomers that found the planet said they are orbiting an ultra-cool brown dwarf star about 1/8 the size of our Sun, called 2 Mass J230629280502285. Also known as TRAPPIST-1, this dim and cool star fades slightly at regular intervals, indicating several objects are passing between the star and the Earth. To study this further, the team used NASA's Hubble telescope to record the planets as one crossed in front of the other, then in front of the star. The 2 innermost planets orbit in 1.5 and 2.4 days, while the third is less certain and might be anything between 4 and 73 days. The star, called TRAPPIST-1, is around 40 light-years away. By comparison, Mars is, on average and based on its orbit, 12.5 light-minutes away. While other exoplanet searches have concentrated on bright stars, Michael Gillen of the University of Liège, Belgium, and his team set up the TRAPPIST survey specifically to scan the 60 nearest dwarf stars. Systems around these tiny stars are the only places where we could detect life on Earth-sized exoplanets with our current technology, he said. So this is where we should start to look. The team looked at how this starlight dipped as the planet passed in front of it, in a variety of wavelengths. If the dips had varied significantly as wavelength varied, this would have demonstrated the planets have light, large and puffy atmospheres like the gas giant Jupiter. But instead the dips remain constant, which showed both planets have more compact atmospheres, similar to those of rocky planets such as Earth, Venus, and Mars. Now we can say that these planets are rocky, Dr. Julian DeWitt, lead author of the paper, said. Now the question is, what kind of atmosphere do they have? The plausible scenarios include something like Venus, where the atmosphere is dominated by carbon dioxide, or an Earth-like atmosphere with heavy clouds, or even something like Mars with a depleted atmosphere. The next step is to try to disentangle all these possible scenarios that exist for these terrestrial planets. To study the system further, the group is hoping to point more telescopes on the ground in its direction, along with observations from more space telescopes. With more observations using Hubble, and further down the road with James Webb, we can know not only what kind of atmosphere planets like TRAPPIST-1 have, but also what is within these atmospheres, Dr. DeWitt said. And that's very exciting.